Now we're gonna review Black Widow from Captain America: Winter Soldier. I didn't have the time to put in a good intro for this because I don't know, she just doesn't have her own movie, so she doesn't have her own trailer. So yeah, as usual, we'll start off with a box. Yeah, typical box. You know, it's okay. I like the design, I guess. Typical shoebox style. You know, this is I believe this it's not the one in the poster, but it's close to it. And this is the inlay. You know, it's the actual figure that they showcase there, and you can take this off, and here you go. There's the figure itself. There's a lot of space on the left-hand side. They should have an exclusive version or something that they can put in there. I just don't like seeing a whole lot of blank space in there. And as you can see, the Black Widow lettering, it's it's kind of embossed all the way to the side. It's nice. It's a nice looking box, but nothing special. So we'll move on to the accessories. This is the stand. So I guess we're having a first look on their the Winter Soldier line. So that's gonna be a logo. I'm assuming that's gonna be the same way for the Winter Soldier. Just different nameplate. A bunch of hands. I don't understand why. I mean, I guess it's there's two different types. There's this black hand, and see here, that one just black, and then the other gloves, it has some bluish streak on it. I believe that's when she used it for the electric shock. I could be wrong, but it's been a while since I've watched the movie, so yeah, forgive me for that. But I believe that's what this glove is for. And I'm just trying to point this out. Before reviewing this, I reviewed Barney Ross, which is, I haven't even put it up yet, but I'm trying to point out here, there's a bunch of imperfections in this glove. I mean, I'm not gonna call Sideshow and throw a fit on a pair of gloves or hands that I probably won't even use, but as you can see, the paint work, it's just lacking. I guess it's because of my lens. I mean, if you look at it at naked eye, you can barely see the dots and everything, but still, I mean, like I said, coming from the Barney Ross Expendables 2 review, which is a superb, it's not a best character, but everything else is great, but as you can see from this gloves, I mean, it's okay. It's tiny little hands. I love it. It's the same, I guess it goes with the proportion, so it's okay, but I don't know, Hot Toys quality lately has been lacking, so to speak. Some open palm hands. The one in the middle, that's the cell phone hand, which I didn't really utilize in this review. I mean, I don't really have any intention of posing her with her cell phone, so yeah, I probably won't use that hand ever. But this is the gauntlet, the one that I'm talking about, that has some blue streak on him. She comes with her own gauntlet in the as a figure itself, but it's black. You can see there's some details on it, some pretty cool details, black and some streak of blue, and some, if you notice on the top part, it's like pure gray. I'm not really sure what it represents, but pretty much the same as what she's using on her included gauntlet, which is a bracelet, whatever you want to call this. Yep, comes with two of them. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Just trying to show you. I thought at first they're different, but yeah, it's just upside down, so the other one is more grayish on top. And a few more here. This figure doesn't come with a lot of accessories. I would say pretty much on par with the Avengers version. Just replace the staff, which I would prefer, to be quite honest, than a cell phone, but this is what she used on the movie. There you go. I think this is what she used when she was trying to locate the tunnel or something like that. But yeah, it's okay. It doesn't look like a real cell phone or anything, maybe like a futuristic cell phone. This one opens up, but it doesn't have any details on it, just pure gray, metallic look. And I was trying to figure out what's written on it, but I guess there's really nothing. It's just just gibberish, because sometimes, I don't know if you've seen my mechanic review, on naked eye, when you try to read the newspaper, there's nothing on it, and then when you zoom in, Still nothing on it. It's just a bunch of letters. So yeah, pretty much the same way with the cell phone. I thought I'm gonna get some, some cool codes or something like that, or but nothing. Just a bunch of zeros on it. I'm trying my best to, because it's so tiny, to focus it. I don't know why I wasted so much time on this cell phone, but there you go. I guess there's nothing much to talk about in this figure. There's not a whole lot of accessories, so there you go. It flips back and forth. Yeah, I wish there was like a place for her pocket or something like that, but nothing. So it's going back to the box. And her pair of guns. I don't know. I don't know what type of gun is this. This is like a Glock or something. I don't know. Cool details, as usual. Hot Toys always nails it when it comes to guns. They always put good effort into it. You can see the difference between the body and the grip. The grip looks like a textured leather or so, but it's not. It's just plastic. But at least you can see the difference. You can see the grip part. It has some, and the magazine is kind of different. It has some cool looking twist to it, and as you can see, it cocks back. And the other side, there you go. It's spring loaded too, so it comes back pretty nice. Doesn't have a hammer. I guess this type of gun does not come with a hammer. If it's a Glock, I don't know. And this one's a little tricky. I don't have nails right now, so I'm gonna try to take it off camera. Because I'm kind of struggling trying to focus the camera and trying to remove the magazine. I just want to see if you can remove it. I'm pretty sure you could, because there you go. And let me take the other gun. There you go. And they're pretty similar. They're identical guns. Normally they come, the magazine you could take out and you can see the bullet inside, and this one is no different. If it can focus, yeah. Magazine's a little bit sticking out on this one. At first I thought that I don't know if I forgot that video where I believe it's on there you go. You can see the magazine there. It's kind of sticking out, because if you cock the gun out, you can kind of see the gun in the chamber. Not in the chamber, but that's the effect that they're going for. That's why it's kind of out. And a lot of details on this magazine, as usual. You can see the buttons that kind of indicate that how many ammos you have for those who doesn't shoot guns. And to the figure itself, I love the outfit. I'm not gonna lie. I guess one of the saving grace of this figure is the outfit itself. At first I thought the articulation is gonna be better, which I think it does. Especially in the leg part. On the arm part, it's still not the same. But as you can see, the outfit is a combination of like leather, I would say, and some cloth material, which is pretty flexible. Overall I like the look. A good figure overall. The only reason I bought this figure is because I'm trying to complete the Avengers. If I wasn't, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna buy this figure. There you go. I'm not a big Black Widow fan, or any female superhero for that matter. Like, I bought a Catwoman because I got the Dark Knight setup, but if not, if I'm a casual fan, I don't see myself buying this nor Catwoman. It's just, I don't know, it's just lacking something. I don't know, like maybe the character, I don't know, but it's still, it doesn't take away the fact that it's a great figure. It's a good figure, not great. If you have the Avengers version, maybe you can stick to that. I don't see, my buddy has the Avengers version. It's a good figure too. If I did have that, I probably wouldn't have picked this one up, but I didn't. I kind of started late. But the outfit, you can see it has a built-in elbow pads. There you go. On the backhand side, she has a belt that I didn't even try to remove. Pretty sure you can't remove it. Same as before. There's not a whole lot of improvement or drastic changes from the Avengers version, outside of the fact some trimmings of leather here and there. Overall, I would say the costume is better. You can see the shield logo on her shoulders. It looks like it's I wouldn't say it's on in there pretty good, but I hope it doesn't get taken out, just like my Gordon one. It looks pretty snug and tight in there. And as usual, it has a zipper in front. You can pull it down. You can expose whatever it is that you want to expose on her. Could. I'm not gonna do it though, but yeah, just an option. Just saying. And you can raise her hands, outward. Normally, I don't really, do this kind of reviews where you do the articulation and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do more later on because of the poses that I'm gonna do. And yeah, overall, look at them. Nice. The boots. There's no ankle articulation because of the boots. It's just one solid piece. See her holster on the side. Yeah, there's a lot of details in it. I'm gonna get closer here. You can't take it off, unlike the Barney Ross ones, where you could take it off, but there's no point in taking them off anyway. Nice. The gun is nice and snug. You don't need a clip or anything to move around in the boots. There's some blemishes on my boots, but pretty sure I can remove that with water or something. Not a big deal. Some cool details. And now we're jumping to the head sculpt. Now this sculpt is when it first came out, there's a lot of mixed reactions, and I'm one of those people who was not really happy with the look that they gave her. Normally, I'm not a big fan of expressions. Let's say with Thor, or his mouth is open, but this one is just extreme, just blank stare. That's kind of creepy too, if you ask me. But it didn't came out as bad as I thought it would. On the previews, it looks creepy. In hand, I mean, it still has the blank stare, but it doesn't look as creepy as the one that I saw in the pictures. I don't know, maybe the lighting or anything, but I'm just trying to focus more on her eyes. Amazing details. You get the skin texture, the eyes, pupil, everything. See, and this shot right here, it is all scarlet. On her lips, her nose. I think overall, the sculpt is better than the previous versions. I've seen one on the forum. I think it's just a third-party sculptor, but that was a bit better. I'm not gonna lie, and the hair was sculpted actually. But this one is not too shabby herself. I would say this is better than the Avengers version, and that's not picking sides or anything. I think overall it's better. I like the hair better. I don't like this curly, it's kind of messy. This one is easier to futz around, although I didn't really, as you can see here. I'll try, but I'm not. Yeah, for the most part, I'll just leave it as it is, even on my Catwoman. I have no patience for this kind of things. But yeah, I mean, the hair looks good, and on some lighting, I'll try to play around with this one. This one, she looks kind of creepy. You can get a right look if you're into photography or whatnot. Lighting makes everything, so it all depends. I'm just playing around with the light, so but overall, I think they captured the look. Even her little mole on her cheek. Overall, I think it's a better sculpt, like I said, with the lips and everything. And I'm just comparing the three, I guess, ladies that I have on my collection. Catwoman, slightly taller, I would say, because of the heels. And the boss, just big body. She's just overall wide. What I do like about this figure, though, is the proportion of her body. It's tiny, although, she could use a little meat. I don't think Scarlett was that tiny on the movie. Maybe they can give her a little booty or something, because on the Avengers one, they kind of nailed that. On this one, she's kind of, she like needs a burger or something. But they got, I guess, just gotta beef it up a little bit. But I'm not gonna get into much to that. And this is one of my gripe. I'm trying to pose her. This is I'm kind of scared to lift it up, honestly. But this is as much as arm lifting that I can give her, so I can't really give her that gun wielding pose. And there you go. That's it. That's the review of Black Widow from Captain America Winter Soldier. For anyone who's thinking about picking this up, I would say if you have Black Widow, there's no need. My buddy has one. I told him, don't bother unless you're a big Black Widow fan. But like myself, I already got this. If the Avengers version next year comes out, I probably won't pick that up. I mean, that's just how it is. That's how I look at it. So alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps me out, and please like the video, share it, and until next time, I got a few more figures to review. Alright,